Sometimes the whole world tells you to stop. Sometimes even the people you trust say, it's over. But what happens when one person chooses to take one more step? Let me tell you a story. A simple story about a boy named Armin. A boy everyone counted out. A boy people laughed at. A boy who had every reason to quit, but chose something different. Armin lived in a small town. He wasn't rich. He didn't have special gifts. But he had something people rarely noticed. A quiet dream in his heart. Since childhood, Armin wanted to be a runner. Not for fame, not for medals, just because running made him feel alive. Whenever he ran, he forgot his problems. He forgot his fears. He forgot how small the world made him feel. But dreams, my friend, dreams are not easy. Sometimes, even the people you trust say, it's over. But what happens when one person chooses to take one more step? In school, Armin tried joining the running team. He wasn't fast. He wasn't strong. On the first day, he tripped on the track, fell in front of everyone, and the whole class burst into laughter. Some kid said, "Bro, you're not made for this. Just quit before you embarrass yourself again." Even a coach sighed and said, "Maybe choose something simpler." But Armin didn't quit. He practiced alone. Early mornings, late nights, empty roads. Roads where nobody laughed at him. Still, he wasn't improving much. His legs hurt. His lungs burned. And doubt grew stronger every day. Now, let me ask you something. Have you ever tried your best and still felt like nothing was changing? Like life was shouting, "Stop trying"? That's exactly where Armin stood.
When Ryan finished school, he applied for a design internship, and he failed. He applied for another, failed again. 10 applications, 20, 30, all rejected. Some companies didn't reply. Some laughed at his portfolio. Some said, "You don't have talent." After months of trying, he began to believe they were right. One night, Ryan sat alone in his tiny room, staring at his cracked phone screen. He whispered to himself, "Maybe I'm just not good enough." For the first time in his life, he thought about giving up.
That night, Armin sat alone on his rooftop. No training, no energy, just silence. He looked at the sky and whispered, "Maybe they're right. Maybe I'm not meant for this." His eyes filled with tears, not because he was weak, but because he cared. But in that quiet moment, a thought came to him, a simple one. If I quit today, their words will become true forever. If I try one more time, maybe something will change. Just one more try, just one more step. And that small thought changed everything. From the next morning, Armin trained harder than ever before. Not to beat others, but to beat the voice inside him that said he couldn't. He woke up before sunrise, ran until his legs screamed, practiced breathing, practiced posture, practiced falling and standing again. People watched him and shook their heads. Why is he wasting time? He won't make it. He should just stop. But Armin didn't listen. Not this time. His body was slow, but his heart grew stronger with every run.
Then, the manager came out. Tall man, serious face, fast steps. He held Ryan's phone in his hand. "Did you design this poster?" Ryan swallowed hard. "Yes, sir." The manager's next words changed everything. "It's impressive. Who taught you to design?" Ryan shook his head. "No one, sir. I just practice on my own." The manager asked him to wait. A few minutes later, he returned and said, "We have a junior design position open. If you're willing, come for an interview tomorrow. Your work shows potential." In that moment, Ryan felt something he hadn't felt in years. Hope, a single spark, a single door finally opening. The next morning, Ryan woke up before sunrise. He had no fancy clothes, no laptop, no professional portfolio, just heart, just effort, just years of silent struggle inside him. He printed a few of his designs from a nearby shop and went to the interview. Everyone there had better clothes, better devices, better training. Ryan felt small, invisible, but when his turn came, he spoke honestly. "I don't have formal training," he said. "I learned everything by myself. I know I'm not perfect, but I will work harder than anyone else here, because this job, this field, is the only thing that makes me feel alive.
Armin kept going, one step after another, breathing deeply, sweat dripping, pain rising. But he didn't stop. At the 8-kilometer mark, he saw something surprising. Runners who once mocked him were now struggling behind him. People on the sidelines stared. Whispers filled the air. Wait, is that Armin? He's still running? How is he ahead of so many? Armin didn't hear them. He was in his own world, a world built from struggle, pain, and quiet strength. As he approached the last stretch, his legs wanted to give up. His chest burned. His vision blurred. He wanted to stop, just for a second. But then he remembered every voice that told him to quit. Every laugh, every insult, every doubt. And he whispered to himself, "Not today." Armin pushed through the pain and crossed the finish line. Not first, not second, not even the top 10, but he finished. Something almost nobody believed he could do. And when people saw his name on the finisher's list, they stood in silence. Because sometimes, finishing a race is more powerful than winning it. The same boys who laughed at him, clapped for him. The uncle who told him to quit, hugged him with tears. Even the coach who doubted him walked up and said, "You taught me something today. Never judge someone by where they start." Armin didn't say much. He just smiled, because the victory was not for them. It was for himself. Armin's story teaches us something simple, but powerful. Success is not always about winning. It's about refusing to stop, refusing to let others decide your limits, refusing to quit when your heart still wants to try. In life, people will doubt you. They will laugh. They will tell you to quit. But remember this, your next step can shock everyone. Your next step can change your story. Your next step can prove them all wrong. So whatever you're facing, don't give up now. Don't stop here. Take one more step, then another, and another. Because sometimes, one small step is all it takes to change everything.